Right, here we go. Okay, thanks for completing the British Airways booking flight. Are you able to now do exactly the same really with EasyJet?
Yep.
So please just do what you normally do. How would you book a flight with EasyJet? Do you normally use Google as well to?
Yes, I do. Yeah, so I'd usually look it up and go through Google.
So what stands out now that you've kind of on their website?
I've loaded up this little box here that says move your flights are free if plans change.
Yeah.
We're currently waiving our flight change fee for new bookings to take advantage of our great value fares. I'm guessing because of the current climate of things.
I believe so, yeah, I think so.
So I just go in and type in the flights that I want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you want me to tell you the times again, the dates, sorry?
So I've got them written down. Is it the Saturday the 20th of March 2021?
Yeah.
And then return Saturday the 27th of March 2021.
Yeah, and it's to Malpensa in Milan, Italy.
Okay, so now I'm picking my date. Oh, this calendar's I quite like this.
What do you like about this calendar?
I don't know, it just seems easier to scroll through. It's quicker, I think, compared to, well, to be honest, it didn't take that long to do the other one. But I don't know, I just like that. I just liked how easy that was. Okay, so I have put everything on. Okay.
So what do you see at the moment? What sort of things stand out at the minute?
The colours.
Yeah.
I noticed how it's picked out London Luton first on this one, and Gatwick.
So it's given you. Has it given you a few airports where you could go from, or?
Yeah, it's given me two.
Two.
And then, but this one's I think stuck to the airport, so it's not. Whereas the British Airways one showed not that I went into the details, but it showed a different airport to land at. This one looks like it's the inbound flight will be going to, is it Malpensa? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And then this one will be leaving from the same place.
Do you find this a bit confusing, or just sort of not?
Oh, I think it's good.
Yeah. So what are you doing now?
I'm just having a look at selecting some flights. Okay, so
is it quite
on
easy
the day
to tell what you've selected, or?
Yeah, it is, because you can see the colour changes, and it's nice that it's got this little breakdown on the side. And it tells you which airports you're flying to and back from.
So what would you sort of do now?
So continue. Oh.
So where are you now then? What's happened?
So it's showing me that I can select seats for each passenger. But also the charges of selecting your seats. So it's adding that cost on. That's weird. When I move the little people, it only moves one of them. Huh. Okay.
How are you finding this? Is it This
Oh wait, this is only on the outbound flight, isn't it? Yeah. So this is showing me that it's just from Luton to Milan, and then I guess there we go. There's your flight back. So we've had an argument. Okay, so it's added those costs on the side here, which, I mean, it's annoying, but at least you can see that. And I can also see there's 2 continue buttons, one here, looking at the breakdown, and one over here.
do you actually like the choice of picking your seat, or is it just not?
I like the choice of picking seats. I don't like that there's an added cost to that, but it's a budget airline, so.
Is that something you would have expected from EasyJet though, or?
Oh, actually, it does say if you don't select your seat, it will automatically allocate your seat when you check in. So it means you don't have to pay that additional cost. It's just if you want to sit together. I didn't even see that you could skip.
Is it important for you guys to sit together though, or?
I want to say no, because usually when you're on a flight, especially long haul, it doesn't matter because you kind of do your own thing. You watch films and you listen to music or whatever. But because this is a shorter flight, I want to say yes. But it then puts the cost up, £8 per flight. If I go back. Oh no, it's taking me all the way back.
Okay.
It wasn't even to take me to the seating. I'll be looking at 89.26 altogether, and then if I add those seats, oh, that's interesting. I didn't even see that skip seats until just now. So yeah, I think I would.
Did you find it difficult to know there was a skip seats option there? Was it not very?
I don't think the thing.
Yeah.
I think what I saw first was the plane and the seat layout.
Yeah.
So instead of looking at this little bit of text here that says if you don't select a seat, we'll automatically allocate your seats for your check-in. Didn't even see that bit there because I was looking at this big thing here.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's what I had to do.
So, would you have liked to have seen that first potentially, or?
Yeah, I mean, if that was bold and up here,
Right.
what it says for each passenger, please select. Because it says here for each passenger, please select from the available seats. So I feel like you're compelled to pick seats, and then you see the cost. So of course you're going to go down to where you can get cheaper seats. But it's, yeah, you don't see that first, and then when you read down here, and I mean, it is clear. But if it was bold and a bit bigger, then you would notice that quicker.
There's other information near where you've highlighted information earlier. Do you know what that stuff is? There's EasyJet Plus members and special assistance requests.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I've not really clicked on those things unless, yeah, not on a short flight. I've not really clicked on them. I do like that it pops up and then I can just click on the screen and it gets rid of it. It doesn't redirect me to another page for me to have to go back.
So, is that an important thing going back? And
I think it helps because when I just selected those seats and I clicked that back button, it took me back to picking the flights.
Right.
And I felt like it was only going to take me a step back, not 2.
Right.
So try again. Yeah, so it's taking me back to picking my flights.
Have you already selected your seats on
Yeah,
both flights?
I'm going to do this one. Continue.
Okay, so where are you? What can you see now?
Let's see. If you want cabin bags only, or if you want checked luggage, if you have sports equipment, per flight and an average across flights in the basket.
Is all the kind of information that's showing at the moment clear? Do you know what it means, sort of thing, or?
Yeah, well, I'm assuming the cabin bag, you get that anyway, because there's no buttons on it. It just gives you information. Take one cabin bag per person. But per flight. So that's one bag, isn't it? Between two people, right? This is where I get confused a little bit.
Okay.
So it's showing combined weight of 15 kg. That'd just be one bag. So you'd actually want, if it was per person, you'd want two of those bags, right?
I believe so. Is there anywhere that says on the screen anywhere else, or?
Each passenger, including children and infants, is able to purchase and bring up to 3 whole bags. So yeah, you would have to book a bag in per person. But total for all flights, 396. 2 bags down here, 198. Oh, that overall.
Is that one flight, or is that?
Oh, I think it might be. Oh wait, maybe it isn't. Oh no, that's confused me.
What happened?
I thought, no, I'm not sure. On each flight you're taking. Okay, yeah, so that's for all flights. So that's there and back, and that's, I don't know what's going on here. Is that just the price broken down? That's not the total. Yeah, so I think you've got 2 bags on the flight there and then 2 bags on the flight back. And that's it. Yeah.
Is that for you and the person flying with you? So how does that work? Or
I don't know.
okay.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think. Yeah, I think if it was just one bag, it would be that one bag shared between 2 people.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fine.
That was a bit confusing, actually.
Okay.
And
So you've come to this page now. You've confirmed your flight. What can you see now?
cars when you land.
Okay.
Again, this isn't something I really look at, so I usually skip past this.
Is this something that you see quite a lot?
Yeah.
When you book?
Yeah. But I've never personally done this before. I've had friends that have, but I don't usually book a car for when you land. So can I just skip past it?
Of course you can. Yeah. Yeah. That's fine.
What?
So you've got another screen. What can you see here?
Food and drink voucher on board. Add online, save 20%. All flights. Add vouchers to your flights.
What do you think?
Not a long flight. I wouldn't bother. I would bother if it was like a 6-hour flight or maybe more. But it's quite a short flight. You can pick up some lunch before you leave, and yeah, I think food on airlines is quite expensive, so I wouldn't bother with that. travel insurance. See, this is a funny thing as well. Travel insurance I buy separately. I don't buy it from airline. When I'm booking through an airline or a site, I'll look it up separately because I always find you find it cheaper.
Okay. Is this something else? Is that something else you see quite a lot when you?
I have done, yeah.
Okay.
They've recommended it, and of course you can opt out.
Right. That's actually fine there. Naz, you don't need to fill this in, so that's fine. Okay, so you've done both of them. How would you sum up EasyJet's booking of a flight? What sort of things would you say maybe are positives, negatives? What did you think about it?
I think they're both quite straightforward. Apart from on the EasyJet site was the luggage, the booked luggage, because on the British Airways flight you had a package and it was included. You could read that you had your booked luggage included in that price. I think for me I was getting confused as to how many bags I'd need. So was that per person or was that one bag? Yeah, that would have been per person. And I think just looking at what it was saying per flight.
So how did that kind of make you feel? Was it just confused, or did you?
I think a little bit confused because I thought I'd done the wrong thing.
Right, so you felt you did the wrong thing.
Yeah, I thought I'd done the wrong thing, and then when I looked back, I thought actually, if you booked one, then it would look as if you were sharing that one bag.
Right. Yeah. Was that the kind of main confusion for you potentially, or was there any?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So going back to, British Airways as well. Which one would you prefer? And for what reasons? Why would what?
Do you mean booking through?
Yeah, just generally speaking. In terms of which one would you prefer?
Well, I think there's price, but British Airways, I think, because I've used them quite a few times before, I quite like the service. I quite like the way it went through. I think with the EasyJet website, it's clear, but I do feel that I don't know, it just seems a little bit more crammed together.
Okay.
But it wasn't hard. You've got the EasyJet site. Yes, you've got the breakdown side there. It makes it quite easy to see.
Did you were quite vocal about the EasyJet website at the end, where you had the hire car, the food, and travel insurance.
Mm-hmm.
Was that necessary, or what's your take on that in terms of
on the options at the end?
Yeah. What was your opinion of that?
I think always when you book flights and you after you've done your luggage, it always feels like they're trying to sell you more.
Right.
With the car hire and the insurance and everything. Of course, you may need them, and I think if I was actually looking to hire a car, then it'd be more interesting for me to do, and have a look at prices and competitive prices, that kind of thing. But like I say, travel insurance usually I get outside of going through these sites because I always find them really expensive. So if I was to book and I was looking for me and a friend, usually I'd be looking at separate travel insurance. So I'd buy my own, whoever I'm flying with would buy their own. So it'd just bring costs down on that. And the food thing, short flights, I don't tend to eat when I'm on a short flight. So that whole thing doesn't bother me.
Okay. So would you say some of this is dependent on duration of a flight? So if it was a long haul flight, would you be more interested in maybe booking food, or?
Yeah, but I think I've got used to knowing that longer flights will provide some kind of food.
Right. Okay.
So unless you want to change your preferences on what your meal is, you don't really have to do much.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's pretty much all I need. So yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. I
Thank you.
will stop the interview now. And thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.